Good evening, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching, it is appreciated as always. If you find value in this video, please give it a like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you think I'm on point or disagree, as always. Environment is really important to me, and I'm sure a lot of people on this channel have seen the images over the interwebs over the past few days about fly tipping in this United Kingdom, especially near rivers or tributaries to rivers, which is creating major problems. If you're not aware of what I mean, I'm going to bring up this image now. Fly tippers bury field in shocking mountain of waste. This isn't a field, it's a river, and we're going to get into this now.
To see the scale of what's taken place here. Behind me, I think we're probably 20 feet high or so, but running back along this site doubles in height, and you can see the depth. We're talking hundreds at least, if not thousands of tons of waste. And it's just extraordinary that this could have taken place and that the criminals have put so much waste into our environment. Cherwell District Council officers who know the waste industry well have estimated that the cost of removing the enormous amount of waste here would be greater than the entire budget of Cherwell District Council.
He's referring to criminal gangs and criminal networks that are fly tipping and dumping vast amounts of waste into our rivers in the United Kingdom. I'm calling bullshit on this. It's a nice abstract and convenient way for them to label things that they don't want to get into deeper details over, which we'll go into in the video later on. It's like this nebulous criminal network gangs that are involved in the people smuggling into this United Kingdom. It's nice and abstract, not drilling down on any detail. Keep it nice and vague, because they don't want you to know the real truth. That's my opinion on the criminal gangs. They may exist, but it's coordinated, and I think it's being done to us. Alright? I think the intelligence services know far more than they are letting on regarding that. And it's the same with this. I think they're fully aware of what's going on, and that's what we're going to get into in the video.
That's not something that local residents and taxpayers can afford, which is why I took the issue to government to say that we need urgent help. What's happening is across the country, criminal gangs are dumping waste on this scale, and it's going to...
Think about it, you've got criminal cartels, drug cartels, you've got the vice ring for the hookers and the prostitutes, alright? Criminal gangs run there, and I can understand that. But now you've got propaganda from the BBC stating that the criminal gangs are now doing dumping. Why? Why would they do this? Why would they not just take it to a local skip or a local tip? If I've got rubbish, even a lot of rubbish, I'm going to take it to the tip. Alright, I'm not going to just dump it illegally. Why would criminals dump it illegally and not go to a tip? It doesn't compute. It makes no sense. I smell bullshit, and I don't know if you do. Let me know if you think this is bullshit as well.
They require government intervention to allow us to clean up quickly before these kinds of pollutants leach their way into the River Cherwell.
So we're going to leave that one there. However, what we have had in the Boris wave in the past 5 years is lots of people coming from vastly different cultures than ours that aren't integrating. There is no magic soil. You do not become instantly British as soon as you put a pinky onto the White Cliffs of Dover. That's not the way it works. That's not how the world works. People bring their cultural baggage with them and literally dump their baggage in rivers as well.
That's a trash river. There's no water, it's only trash. This is insane.
Now that quick clip, that's either India or Pakistan. Alright, let's just play that again.
That's a trash river. There's no water, it's only trash. This is insane.
Now, we've had a lot of migrants from the subcontinent and Pakistan, and I've got a video here. This is either the Clyde, the video shows that it's the Clyde, or it's down in South Wales. I can't actually ascertain which it is, but the context's the same either way, dumping in British rivers, whichever way you look at it. This is disgusting. Alright, we spent a lot of time and effort after the Industrial Revolution, cleaning up our waterways, and that's what we're going to get into in a moment or two. But they don't even stop at fly tipping into rivers. Just look at this clip here.
What you're arguing with, just take it back. Take it back. If I've got rubbish, I take it to the tip. I live on this street. I live on this street. I live on this street. It's rubbish, you're leaving it at the side of the road. It doesn't belong at the side of the road, does it? Take it back where you got it from. Come on, take it back. I don't think you're fucking hard. You know what I mean? Just dump all the rubbish all over it. It's not a fucking dump site. Sort it out, take it in. Look at the state of that. Your kids are around here. We've got to grow up round here with all this rubbish. I saw you walk up that fucking road with it, dickhead.
We just want to give
You just want to give it what? Well, you give it to somebody, don't you?
Now the situation is, I'm joining the dots. I'm not accusing all the migrants of doing this. I'm taking a quick jump in logic and coming to my own conclusions. I'd invite you to do the same. The point I want to make is, I'm going to reference my local area now, because Liverpool was the second city of the empire. Sorry to disappoint Glaswegians or Brummies, that's just the fact of the matter. After London, it was Liverpool, alright? Maybe Glasgow was the third, maybe Birmingham was the fourth. Obviously I'm biased because of Liverpool, all good fun here. With our River Mersey, we actually put a lot of work into the water quality in the River Mersey. It was severely impacted during the Industrial Revolution, and in 1985 the Mersey Basin Campaign was established to improve water quality and encourage waterside regeneration and preservation. In 2002, oxygen levels were such that it could support fish along the entire length, all the way up to where I am in Runcorn, and further afield up into Warrington, and down towards Manchester Way. That's what we achieved with the massive investment. I don't know if it was the government directly, or if it was the Environment Agency, which is obviously part of it. I don't know if it was both, but it was a combined effort, and it took a lot of time. In 2009, it was announced that the river was one of the cleanest ever in Britain, and one of the cleanest cleanest times ever since the Industrial Revolution. This was not by accident. When I was a baby growing up in the 80s, you didn't go near the River Mersey, alright? You didn't go near it because it was toxic, essentially, because of the chemicals and pollutants after the Industrial Revolution. We got our act together, and this was all across the United Kingdom. We got our act together and we cleaned our waterways and we made them clean. You can catch salmon, trout, eels, flatties, flatfish, and you can actually get sharks and dolphins through the river, and you can get it basically all the way up the river now in the brackish water, which it is up in Runcorn. This is being decimated by people that are coming in that, again, do not respect our cultural norms. You think the grooming gangs is an outlier, you think that's the only thing that they're not adapting to or thinking that they can get away with. It's not, in my view. Obviously I'm not naming any names because I don't have any names, but this is my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Now, if you like this video and you think I'm onto something with it, let me know. The regeneration took a lot of time and effort, alright, and we don't want to throw all of that away. These people need to integrate or go home. I honestly think it beggars belief that they want us to believe that criminal gangs are fly tipping on an industrial scale rather than going the local tip. Alright, I'm not buying that for 1 second. As always, comment, like and subscribe, do all that good stuff, but do you think the government's going to do anything about this? I think not. Alright? I'll be here on the edge of my seat, but I don't think they will. Thank you for your time, you have a good day, and thanks for watching.